Hey everyone, my name is Kumo, and this is my reaction to the 13th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome, or The Magician's Bride. So, let's get into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we're actually not starting with the opening. Man, you really do look good in that, Chisa. So who is talking right now? Was that Ellis? I'm not sure what to make of the random flashes we're getting. Ruth, you kind of spoiling the atmosphere there with your puffy cheeks. And, oh, new opening. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. You usually get a new opening halfway through a two-core series. Welcome to your new home, Chisa. Interesting that the new opening is showing clips from the first half of the season. Come back, master. Yeah, I think I like the first opening better. It's not bad, though. It really does feel weird to see, like, Chisa angry. Oh yeah, last episode, Chisa came back in her fiery phoenix mode. Oh yeah, the flying sheep. Because, of course. Of course. Does everybody know that? He seems so peaceful. Well, I would imagine. I'll keep this one. I want to hug Chisa too. Hey, I was playing with that. It's like hurting cats. She's like, I did not sign up for this. I can't tell if they like it or not. Oh man, it looks so ugly after they've been sheared. Yeah, you probably should have mentioned that earlier. There's Ruth. I was wondering what he was doing. Man, I just want to jump in that and take a nap. the wool pile as well. Talking is not as easy as it seems. Yeah, Ellis did tell you to tell him. And you probably should be paying attention to it. Yeah, and of course that didn't work out. I have expected it to, like, explode. But it's like an ice elemental one, or what? Did it lay an egg? Or a ball? A ball egg? I guess it was pregnant. That's why it was so cold. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Yeah, nobody breathes with Chisa but me. Yeah, I might want to give her a warm bath. The eat warmth. Yeah, it touched Chisa. Well, I mean, obviously, he knows Chisa wouldn't have been stupid enough to touch it after his warning. I guess the woolly creatures are there to help warm her up. I bet it is. Because Chisa is amazing like that. Though I don't know what kind of answer she can give. I love you, Chisa. It was interesting. There's also singing, yeah. Yeah, he told her all about you. Oh yeah, last episode you also had that big thing with Nevin. Yes, Chisa, you look delicious. Probably where it was a better way to ask that. You know, his face is creepy enough without having the shadow cast on it to make it worse. Are you gonna erase inconvenient memories? I think that's going a little bit too far. My cat is back at it again. A very nice camera angle. A very adorable Chisa. I think we established that many times throughout the series. Well, I'm sure in his life most people have been afraid of him. Chisa's not a standard human. Yeah. But clearly something happened. Well, I don't blame you. But why? And I'm guessing that's when things turn for the worse for her. So her father and little brother should still be around somewhere. Who would abandon Chisa? I know I wouldn't. And that was before you found out about the short lifespan of a slay biggie. She kind of threw a spanner in the works. I know I've asked this before, but where do I find a Chisa? And I swear his hand's bigger than her head. They're just watching from the corner. Well, when you're lonely when they're gone, it's probably a good step. Yeah. Lonely, I guess. Yeah. Me and Chia on the same page. If only we were in the same dimension. In the same room. His little epiphany. That would explain why he uses Boku. It was a fine purchase. Worth every pound. Yeah, they mentioned that in the OVAs. That snuggle thing they do is kind of cute. If a bit weird. Jeez, that's where you're supposed to make a joke like, hey, I want to take a look at your wand. But no. Still seems too big to be a wand to me, but... If you ever need a second wand, then I'll totally call you up. Oh, studying magic. Very uncommon thing in this magician apprentice anime. Not really. More like bird communication birds. I think Adolf was talking to one of them. I actually miss her a little bit. Just a bit. Studying. Even though I'm not in a high school anime, I still gotta do my studying. Though, most high school anime, very little studying actually gets done. Unless the midterm is up. Is that a goat? The most advanced magic ever, a washing machine. Oh, damn. Oh, savage. But yeah, she is clearly improving with her magic. I'm sure having a wand helps. Even looks more like a walking cane. Yeah, that seems familiar. I mean, they're obviously gonna, gloss over it because we saw it in the OVAs. I brought snacks. That was a doorbell? I thought it was somebody shocking electrocuting something. Gotta have the usual. What a thing to say when you go to someone's house. What? Here you go. I promise it's not poison. Because it's not like everyone hates you or anything. Why does she seem surprised to get a thank you from that? Technically. But then I just stopped caring. Good. Your coughing's annoying me. Stop being sick. Right now. I'm sure that makes her happy to hear. You know, the smile being a big indication on that. Dear Diary, today I gave Simon some medicine. He seemed to like it. Little does he know what I actually put in it. I think this is about when you close the door. Is that the voice from the beginning? And I had to come check her out. Cat, I'm almost done recording. Calm yourself. Oh, wow. Yeah, just because I'm in the shadows looking out menacing, there's no reason to be on edge. Oh man, those claws. Well, I guess they're technically fingernails, but I feel compelled to call them claws. I would not let him touch me like that. Aside from the fact that they abandoned me. That slow pan to his face. Considering Ellis can't really make facial expressions, they do a pretty good job of showing when he's kind of angry. Or just his emotions in general. This better not be another kidnapping attempt. Are you telling me he transformed Chisei into that fox? But yeah, that's why I was kind of wondering why they were just letting him put his hands all over her. Like, he was clearly not a friendly person. You know, I think it's best that Chisei just doesn't answer the door going forward. Oh, wow. That got my attention. But nice to see her again, if that's the character I think it is. So that was the 13th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome. And in this episode, we started off, you know, with the sheep that they apparently were going to shear because there's plenty of uses for the wool, like magical uses and pillow uses as well. Unfortunately, some of them seem to have a ice element to them. I want to say they call them cold bugs or ice bugs or something like that. And Chisei had a bit of a bad run-in with one of them, because they basically eat warmth. Luckily, Chisei is a pretty warm person, so I'm sure she had plenty to go around, but still bad nonetheless. Luckily, Ellis did show up when he did to help the situation. Because it was getting worse because it had a baby, and the baby, like, I think the baby was attacking as well. But regardless, Chisei was fine. You know, Ellis was able to warm her up. and she finally got the right timing to talk to Ellis. So they did have a nice talk. Elias was about to erase some memories. Luckily, she didn't let him do that, because that would not have been good. I mean, erasing memories can't really be a good thing, because I'm sure that's a very delicate thing. And of course, Jason wants to know as much as she can about her owner, slash master, slash future husband, slash everything else. And that was most of the episode. A little bit of a musical montage showing some stuff we saw in the OVA. And a little bit of a run-in with Simon, giving him some medicine. And then a run-in with somebody even worse than Simon, who apparently decided to, grope Chisa and then turn her into a fox. Why they let them do that, I don't know. I mean, Elias clearly was unhappy about what was happening there, and yet he didn't seem to do anything about it until it was too late, so I don't know. So, thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.